Hey everybody, welcome to the Link's Awakening DX any percent no wrong rock OOB tournament 2021. The episode is called Weep Shit Part 2. That's what Matt told me. And we're gonna go and dive deep into the weep shit right now. I hand it over to the Phantom Mad and I switch to the layout and I'm gonna shut up because it's not gonna get any better. Take it away, Matt.
I feel like this is slander. I didn't say any of that.
Yeah, of course.
Trez is putting words in my mouth. In fact, Trez is the creator of Weeb Shit, and I have no authority on it, so yeah, it's all your fault, buddy. And because you said you were going to be quiet, that means that my word's the last.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, we're here. We have Carl Johan versus Spiraster. The category is any percent no wrong warp or out of bounds. Basically means that every entrance must go where it belongs, and we're not allowed to transition on a place where we're not supposed to. That'll make more sense as time goes on. Because, boy, we can walk all over the place in this game. But, yeah, goal's just to crack open that egg and get ourselves off this island. And ooh, race time has a countdown thing now. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so we're off. Every Link's Awakening category starts like this. We wake up, and we've been kidnapped by these two people. Weirdos. Got to eat mushrooms in a forest. Get stuck on top of mountains. But we get our shield from them. And they tell us that they probably left the sword down on the beach, along with the remnants of our boat. So, we're gonna run down to the beach and pick up that sword and hopefully get 10 rupees along with it. That is the first major gateway to a run, is do you have enough rupees to actually start the game? Alright, so we see a little bit of different strats here. Spiraster going from the side, which will allow him to pick up that rupee and possibly dupe it if a rupee drops from it. But Carl Johan going from the top, meaning that rupees, if it appears, is going to slide right into that corner pocket, preventing a dupe. A dupe, of course, is when you pick up a rupee with both Link's hitbox and the sword or the shield hitbox. Alright, so Carl gets 1, 2, no dupes, unfortunately. Spiraster gets duped for 3. Alright, we're 5, 8. 8 versus 4. Spear's not having good luck. Going all in, and doesn't get rewarded for the last one. Carl Johan has 10. Heading over to the shop, gonna steal the shovel, gonna steal the bow, but buy 10 bombs twice without buying and purchasing any money. Spear getting 10 rupees from the first chop on the beat, on the bushes. I like it. Stealing is hard. Stealing also kills you. Don't do it. Very important. Theft is bad. So now, the trick for buying bombs without spending any money is we just save and quit as we press yes to say we're buying the bombs, and the way that works is the rupees count down. So we just save and quit after purchasing before we spent any money. Alright. Now we're going into trendy. So we can get that sweet powder. A little bit of a, I guess, a sequence break, so to speak. Because we're supposed to go to the forest, get the mushroom, go take it to the witch, get powder from her, and then use it on Terran. Ooh. There we go. Alright, now we're going into the forest, and we're going to see an actual sequence break by use of a trick called bomb triggers, where we place 2 bombs within 4 frames of each other, which makes disgusting things happen, bends the laws of reality, and causes raccoons to turn into people with big noses. Carl Johan making that look smooth. I like it. Now saving and quitting after getting the teal key to skip a cutscene from the owl. And heading on to D1, Spear getting another smooth bomb trigger as well. I like it, I like it. And now we're gonna use our long noodly link arms to open up dungeon 1 from the side. This isn't as impressive as some of the other openings that we'll make later. But here we go, dungeon 1, straightforward dungeon. We're gonna get a broken item in here, the Rock's Feather, and see the other bread and butter trick of this game, the super jump. But, you know, casual walk. The boss of this dungeon, though, is really hard because you've only got the 3 hearts. And both of our runners going to be using arrow strats in here, meaning that they have properly routed out their arrows for the rest of the run. It always worries me to use that consumable. I'd rather stay safe. Give him a little stabby. Ooh, Spear getting the pick knock, while Carl Johan gets the Rock's Feather, which allows us to jump. Now, jumping, something you don't think is very broken. But it turns out that in all of the Underworld, the walls are ledges. Underworld being like dungeons and caves and all that jazz. Walls are generally ledges, which means we can jump, and with a series of movements while we are clipped inside of the wall, we can fall off that wall ledge and go very far. So now that's why we bought the bow and arrow. Takes out most mini bosses in 2 hits. Carl, no, that's bad manners. BM. Now here's Moldorm. Getting knocked into the pits will make you restart the fight. It takes 4 hits to kill him. Spin slashes count for 2. And Carl gets that good kill and moves on. It was a little messy, but pulled through. Spiraster going for the Moldorm kill and gets it with half a heart remaining. I like it, I like it. I like some good tension. Alright, but now we're going to be heading on to D2. But first we're going to get interrupted by an owl. I think. That's possibly a gold? Or save. No, it's save time. Colors are weird. Alright. So now a little run through the forest gets us to Moblin Cave, where we're going to be saving Bow Wow, the most lovable chain chomp that resided in the village. But first we have to face off against the great King Moblin. Couple spin slashes and just slashing him to death does the job. However, if he hits your sword, or if he's too far away, he'll just have to go through another cycle, which sucks. And it is relatively close. Just unfortunate luck earlier. Punishing Spear. Oh, and almost is forced to go for the second cycle on King Mob, or third cycle for King Moblin. I was very afraid there. Alright, and Carl's having some trouble with this flock clip, a trick which allows us to use the text box from walking up against that rock in order to slip on through that corner. But Spear, recognizing the pattern, because there's two different ways it can go, goes and gets on through the first try, but now is forced to wait for Bow Wow to eat. What miserable luck. There we go. So now both of our runners, D2. We're not going to be finishing this dungeon. We're just going to be dipping in to grab the dungeon item, which allows us immense overworld access. And there's only 3 rooms separating our runners right now. I like it. Again, both using arrow strats. Very proper routing going on here. And once again, another mini-boss dies to the bow and arrow. And Carl taking a hit. That's a new way of doing the ghosts that I've seen. And now we're out after getting the level 1 power bracelet. And we're going to be heading down to D3, where normally we'd go and we'd visit Richard and be asked to go to Candlelight Castle. But we have Bow Wow with us, which means we can't really talk to Richard. And Spear getting her piece of shame. It's not so shameful. Not to me, at least. It's fine. But using a bomb arrow and equipping sword and feather for Carl Johan, he's going to be doing a trick called Villa Skip, which is going to involve pausing as you fall into a pit in order to transition down. Gets a 3rd buffer. Very nice. Both of our runners really schmoovin' right now. I like it. This skips the need to go to Candlelight Castle. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5 for Spear, I think? Overall, okay luck, I think. It's not the best. It could be much better, but we're off. Into D3, we use our noodly arms to open up the dungeon from behind. And Carl looking real low on health. Not sure how I feel about this. Skips hard too. Spear also down to a heart. Half a heart. Numbers are hard. Dangerous stuff here, dangerous stuff. Alright, but now we're getting our piece of power, which drops every 30 enemies that we kill, but that increases as whenever we get more heart containers. And this increases our damage, increases the knockback their attacks do, and increases our movement speed. And we're speedrunners, we like to go fast. Spear getting a Guardian Acorn first, but still gets the piece of power. And it looks like Carl Johan went for the French press and got it after getting the boots. Basically knocking himself off of that Stalfos in order to get up. Meanwhile, Spear going for the traditional way, just the dash to the side. And of course, I didn't mention Dodongo Skip, where we tink ourselves off of a Dodongo while we're doing a super jump to just slide right on over the side. It's a lot of tricks to cover in this run. Not very much time to do it. Carl Johan just getting massacred. Look what they've done to my boy. Oh, that was not a good time. Just not getting lucky with the eye splitting. Meanwhile, Spear, easy first try. Gets the clean fight. Chef's kiss. And now after D3, we're going to be going to the Yarna Desert. But wait, we still need to go visit Marin and do all of the trading sequence stuff, but we really don't. Because through the magic of speedrunning tricks, we can do anything. So now a little bit of dashing, gonna take some damage here. Gonna take a lot more damage here. Oh no. Oh no! Bow Wow being a jerk and eating those enemies early. We want to get as close to death as possible for a death warp shortly after this bomb trigger coming up. And there it is. We're bomb triggering the walrus cutscene that normally happens when Marin sings to walrus. Skipping the need for the trading sequence up to the pineapple. And removing our need to actually go get Marin from the beach. What up, Astro? And now we're gonna die. Yay! Looks like neither of our runners are very lucky with death. Well, now, we are going to be going back into the desert. And we're gonna shoot a little worm. Two arrows, all it takes, as usual. And now we walk without rhythm. Back over to the staircase where we're going to be going up to Dungeon 6, but first going to go to Armos Maze to go get the key for it. Alright, we might get lucky and have Bow Wow eat a bunch of Armos and get some nice arrow drops. But poor Carl, just not getting any at a good time, getting stuck on that Armos Knight. Or not Armos Knight, that's the thing coming up. It is neck and neck, jeez. Now, couple different varieties of boot strats here. Carl gets his a little bit closer to the door, which is slightly faster. I don't like where Spiraster's health is at, though. It makes me worried. One bomb is gonna ruin things. Uh-oh. What? Okay. And Carl getting sat on by the bomb fairy. And dies! Carl dies on the way out of Armo's maze. Oh my god, what an upset. You hate to see it. Fate's a cruel mistress, especially with those bombs. But now has the chance to get a few more arrows, which is nice. Meanwhile, Spear entering D6. Mostly going to be using bombs and arrows here. Alright, just cruising. And I'll say, Carl is still really close to his PB, despite taking that death. Only a loss of 19 seconds. Now, Spear having gotten the level 2 power bracelet, an item that only has use in one room. This room, to be precise. Gonna place a bomb very specifically. Gonna equip Sword and Feather. Boom, go all those whiz robes. I respect it. No mercy. Alright, a couple of good super jumps and a shack jump in order to get the Dungeon 6 key early, skipping most of the dungeon. Now we super jump up here, just skip the rest of it. And then we're going to be doing the back half of the dungeon backwards. Now I get to listen to throws. Because it's a 25% chance to get horse heads upright. 1. 2. 2 for Spiraster. And Carl missing the full bomb clears on the whiz robes. Hate to see it. Once you mess it up, it's really hard to get that last one. Oh no. Oh, he's down to a half a heart again. Now here we go, fighting Facade on Spiraster's screen. 3 bombs before the boss actually starts because his hitbox is just there. And then 2 bombs afterwards, kills the boss. Spear also making me very worried with his health count. But gets the job done. Very nice out of our runners. And now here comes the hard part. Because now we need to escape D6, but we don't have the flippers. And the only way out of D6 is by either going, no, completely. We have to swim. But we're speedrunners. And we have faith that our tricks will get us through, including jumping on water. You know, we're just bugs. Surface tension and all that. Carl's health. It's back down pretty low. Link doesn't know how to swim without flippers. And he doesn't know how to run without boots. Alright, bit long buffers, but We're getting through it. That bomb fairy dropping a bomb early. It's gonna be alright though. Patience. And Spear's clear of the D6 escape. Carl Johan finishing Dungeon 6. Making back up 5 seconds off his PB. And now we're gonna be heading, realizing the value of swimming in this game. We're gonna be going to get some flippers. Well, yeah, Sonic drowns. Now let's see how D6 escape goes for Carl Johan. We open the save and quit menu in order to regain control of Link as he's falling. We got a couple of firsties. Oh no! Oh no! Carl transitions on the solid tile that we're not supposed to walk on. Probably not intentional, but still gonna dock him 10 seconds as that is out of bounds. Unfortunately, also makes this ineligible to submit for a PB. Yeah, I'll point it out after. Because that one is rather notorious for being the thing that people screw up on. Alright, Spear running through the mountains. Saying hi to that cold ombre up there. Now entering D4. I know what I said. He's a cold hombre for leaving his wife and children to go up in the mountains for what? Nothing. He went up into the mountains and got stuck and would die without our help. All for a tiny little hibiscus flower. Look, I have no sympathy for a man who puts himself in the situation where he needs a rescue. We have something for that where I'm from. It's called the idiot tax. Alright, but doing a nice little super jump up there off of the P-hat in order to get the dungeon key for Spiraster. Had gotten the flippers already through a Jesus jump. And now we're gonna go kill a fish. And, oh no! Spear misses the arrow on the second bomb arrow, losing a bit of time, but still, no harm, no foul. Which reminds me, I have salmon in the fridge. Probably eat that. Alright, now with Dungeon 4 done, we're gonna remember how to count. We're gonna go to Dungeon 5. No, Shockwave kills fish. That's what Alabama bass busting is. You throw the dynamite into the water, it explodes, and it kills all the fish with the shockwave, not the actual explosion. Alright, now starting D5. It's gonna be a longer dungeon. Gonna go over here to the left, grab a key. Oh, gets shot by Stalfos right in the head. Oh, I like that spin slash. I like that setup. Now here's a jerk. Ooh, and the smooth 4 arrows getting Spiraster a key, which is supposed to be a hook shot, but not in this room. Now we're gonna go kill Master Stalfos 2 more times. Some good bomb usage here. Alright, Carl entering D5. We're still fairly close. Gets the god entrance to D5. All is looking crispy. Alright, here's Master Stalfos 3 for Spiraster. Making it look good. And now a little sequence break detour. Normally we're supposed to have the hook shot to come and get the boss key. But we can just jump it. Let me try that again. But we can just jump it. There we go. Oh no, and Spirit doesn't get the spin slash off, unfortunately. Making that D5 room rather messy. But now we're gonna go kill Master Stalfos for the 4th time. Ingrid just doesn't want to die. And Spirit was just outside for the spin slash. There we go. Now bomb him to death. Little hiccups on both sides. We're now saving quit now that we have the hook shot specifically in the B position, which is going to allow us to do a trick called book shot. Oh, and Spear taking a mountain of damage. Oh, almost takes some more there, but gets heart drops from the Helmosaurs, which makes things a little bit safer. Now we got Carl going up for the jump to get the 5 boss key. This is the jump. I think he's just a little bit to the left. Nah, but gets it. And now we have Spiraster going up against the dreaded slime eel. We can cover 3 positions of this guy. If we get the 4th, we're just SOL. Takes 8 hits to kill him. Oh, what? Spear's a little bit too far to the right there. Which, skips off the boss. He's really preferring that corner. Oh, this is just unfortunate. And down goes the wall snake. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anyone scooted quite like that. I do appreciate Spear's splits. Alright, Carl clipping through the block, heading on to Slime Meal himself. But now we have the big... Lost as many what? We have the big trick of the game. It's going to be Rooster Skip. No, he has a normal amount of splits. I appreciate the name on his splits. Energy 7, save an F and quit though. Because we will need to do a very specific save and quit up here in order to do a trick later on. Alright, it looks like Carl Johan finishing up D5, I like it. I hope that fight went smoothly. Alright, Spear getting both of the obstacle skips. Very nice, very nice. Saving like a half a second. And now here we go. Heading up this path here. Normally we're supposed to have the rooster to just fly over this giant chasm, but we're going to save and quit here. Which sets our reset point to this cave, which is handy in case we screw up. Now we're gonna jump over here, equip the hook shot, wait until the hook shot goes into Link, which by buffering we see it when it touches his nose, and then we can do a map buffer which skips 4 frames to just jump across. It's a very good buffered rooster skip by Spear. You can do that unbuffered, but it's dicey, especially when you have Bow Wow sitting on top of you, because then you just fall. You're dead. Alright, now running through the mountains once again, going up to D7, the Eagle's Tower. Despite the fact that I'm pretty sure an eagle does not live at the top of Eagle's Tower, but that looks like a buzzard or a vulture of some sort. Alright, Carl doing Rooster Skip, doing the buffers. There's the first one done. And that's going to be second one done. Easy. Now on to D7 for Johan, where Spear is proceeding quickly. This is the dungeon that's cut down the most by the speedrun. Because normally we're supposed to carry this giant steel ball around and knock down all these pillars, but we can just bomb trigger the pillars being destroyed. Alright, a little bit of transition bomb trigger there. I like it, I like it. This, of course, is showcasing the two different ways that you can do a bomb trigger. You could do it off of pits or transition. And all 4 pillars are down for Spiraster. Which means now you can just proceed up and fight the boss. Very important to hit that switch. Pick up the bombs here, and Spiraster is not going for Goomba Surf. Goombas are dumb. They have a 25% chance to let you do the trick, as opposed to the sweet guaranteed P-Hats clank here. Now Carl's starting up his bomb triggers while Spear starts fighting this fake eagle. Alright, so we did the save and quit earlier in the Rooster Cave, which is going to allow us to shoot our hookshot through the floor here. And kill the eagle from on top below because, you know, video game things. And Spear gets the heart piece and is at a D7. Yeah, so basically to explain that, the hookshot wraps around, and because the eagle is on the top, it hits... We shoot down from the bottom and it hits the top. And ooh, Carl getting the... little bit of a wait for Goomba Surf, but gets it. Yeah, so you get me. It all makes sense. And Carl missing the first hook shot on the eagle, gets the second one. Did remember to save an F and quit, which means death to this eagle. Alright, we have skipped saving Marin. She can, once again, along with Papal, stay up there because why would you put yourself in a situation where you know you're going to need rescuing? It's irresponsible. Now we're rushing on to D8. But wait, we didn't pick up the level 2 shield to get through this cave with the giant flamethrower. Well, it turns out that when we clip into walls, we have no knockback, because we're just getting knocked back into the wall that's right behind us. So we could just run on through. Now another bomb trigger opens up Dungeon 8 without ever having to get the ocarina. And in we go, Dungeon 8. So this dungeon, huge. You need to go around all sorts of places to open up a switch. After you fight the mini-boss. Getting a bunch of keys. We're just gonna say no to that. Kill this rope. Line up on a very specific spot. And once again, put hookshot on B, hookshot through that little space, and start this section without ever having to get a key. Come down here, you'll notice those switches are up, but we're going to start the boss fight anyways. Take down Blano, pull for bringing gloves to a sword fight. Now we're just going to super jump up onto those switches, so we don't ever need to hit the switch, get the magic rod, and be on our way. Back to the entrance, where now we're going to go into the back half of D8. Alright, looks like Carl is entering D8. It's about half a dungeon between them. Spear is going to be getting item refills here by doing a little bit of a Jesus jump on lava. Wise idea, I'd say. Alright, takes down that Fire really quick. Swords the ropes to death. It is slower to wait for the ropes to burn than to just sword them. And Spear missing a spin slash. But, you know, I think Cue Ball came around on the idea. Now Spear charging up a dash while pushing this little Roomba is going to allow him to dash jump coming out of this little movement. Ooh, look at that jump. Look at that double jump. I like it. It's like Mario. Ooh. Guess didn't quite have boots speed in order to make that jump. Alright, here we go. Gonna do another little Jesus jump. And super jump across. And here we go, we're fighting Hothead. Still don't fully understand how this guy works, but you definitely don't want to get hit by him, because that's a lot of damage. I don't think we have any flex tape to fix a link. Alright, Carl fighting Cue Ball. And Spear, put that away. Finishing D8, all that's left now is to finish D2. Because, yeah, we didn't finish D2. And Carl doing a spicy way doing this Roomba room. And now we're back in D2, gonna do a little bit of a super jump. Come to this underground section which we would normally not ever see. Alright. Carl getting a good kill on Hothead. Spear getting the dungeon boss key, words. Now heading towards the genie fight. Gonna be doing a little bit of a bonk there to get up there without ever having to go to the ladders or involve ourselves with that puzzle. And now fully equipped with all of the other items in the game that we actually need. We're fighting this genie. We only have one wish, and that's for him to get the hell out of our way as we finish this game. We clip the bottle into the wall to destroy it immediately, and we just light him on magical fire. So now we have all 8 instruments. We are on to the egg. It's going to be quite close, I feel. And Carl doing old-fashioned pot strats to try to get the boss key. But Spear gonna run up here, set himself up on the transition, and do a bomb trigger to start the best song in the game. Well, second best. Spear, you don't have... Alright, there we go. Alright, and now with the egg cracked wide open, we're gonna go in and we're gonna start the final boss fight. First of all, we have to get through this maze, which isn't really a maze, because the default path is left, left, up, right, right, up, left, up. And now, we're going to equip sword bombs, and we're going to do a bomb trigger coming into this next room where the boss fight is, skipping the intro to the fight. Then we're going to pick up a bomb, throw the sword, and to get our sword out without rolling RNG or something. So that kills the blob instantly, because the blob landed on our sword and took 3 damage. Now we're going to fight Shadow Aghanim, or Nightmare Aghanim. Dark Aghanim? Something. The first 2 shots are going to be energy balls that we can reflect back at him. Now we're going to hopefully do a manip to get the rest of the attacks to be blue balls. Unfortunate. So now it's a 50-50 chance. Oh no! Spear missing an energy ball. But gets another one straight afterwards. Come on, come on, come on. Oh no, that's a blue ball. That's a lot of blue balls. That's a lot of blue balls. There we go. So now that Aghanim's dead, cursed be his name, we're gonna spin slash and just whack this Nightmare Moldorm to death. Seven, 8. Now we're just gonna ram our faces into Nightmare Ganon, kill Nightmare Lanmola, and on we go to the final fight of the game, Deathel, or Death Eye. And 16 arrows to the eye is what's going to take to kill him. Spear burning some arrows in a show of confidence. didn't seem like Carl was doing the manip. And down goes Death Eye for Spiraster. And Spear finished at the time of 54:10. Now we're just gonna wait for Spear to hop into the waiting room. Hopefully. Spear even on CSR? There we go. So, hello Spearster, how are you?
Well, I'm glad I won, I guess.
Yeah. I was quite afraid of having to make a call.
On what?
So, it was a close race, very close. Carl went out of bounds.
Oh.
It for a little bit, it looked like it could have been that close. So, hello Spearster, how are you?
Yeah.
I can hear myself.
I don't know. I'm glad I won.
Look, it was a good run aside from stuff.
Everything?
No, it was pretty all right. Having to make a call.
No, I don't want to bitch too much because obviously I won. And I'm happy that it was a good race. But yeah, I've got a lot of misgivings about that run.
Oh, good lord. But yeah, it was a good race. It was very suspenseful.
So how close was it? Where were we close?
Pretty much all the way up to Armos Maze, where Carl took a bomb fairy to the face.
Oh shit. Yeah, I was super mindful of my health through that whole D6 section.
Of course, Carl finishing with the time of 55:41. Technically 55:51. Due to that out of bounds from earlier. But hey, what can you do?
What was the out of bounds?
Transition on the solid tile coming out of D6 escape.
Oh, okay, that sucks.
Yeah.
Matt, do you want me to adjust the race time for Carl to...
No, it'll be fine.
Okay.
It didn't come up. I'll just record it in the score as that.
Right.
That was going to be like, what, a 10-second or 5-second penalty or something?
10 seconds was what we said. And now, with that, oh boy, all of our round 1 matches are done.
Yeah.
So let's go over some things as we wait for Carl to hop in. So moving on to round 2, we have TGH versus Spiraster. Oh boy.
And what a nail-biting match that's going to be.
We have Xander TJE10 versus Nitro's SR.
That'll be a really good one.
Oh yeah. We have Sese versus Dragon Churro.
Which is always good.
And we have Astronomus versus Happy with Sugar.
Which will also be really good.
And in the losers bracket, we have White Wolfos versus Carl Johan. Session versus ATX Martin. Mashi versus Phantom Matt. And Pink Batman versus Madame Materia. Carl has declined hopping in for comms. Understandable. But yeah, that's first round done. I hope everybody feels pretty good about this. No one's out yet. Somebody could make a sick run through losers bracket.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm pretty sure everyone's predictions are doing just fine. Nobody has made any mistakes so far.
Definitely.
None at all.
My predictions are perfect.
You made predictions?
Of course I didn't.
Oh, which one were you?
No, this guy's pulling our chain.
Oh no, because there's a few anonymous ones.
There are.
So how much money does the winner make again?
10 rupees.
10 rupees.
10
Let me
rupees.
quickly check what that is in euro.
Remember,
Yeah,
it's
they get a they get a free 10 rupees at the start of the next tournament.
So great. 10 Indian rupees is 11 cents. Great, fantastic. I'm so happy.
Yeah, as a community, that's all we could afford.
Yeah, sounds about right.
we're all but very poor programmers mostly.
Yep, I know that feeling for sure.
Except for Alpha.
Alpha's rich programmer, but he spends all of his money on booze.
Boy.
Booze and technology.
Oh, alrighty.
So what we got on ZSR?
Oh, a lot actually. So following this today, we're gonna have some more Wind Waker Randomizer Season 4 Challenge Cup. Actually, yeah, one match of the quarterfinals. Then we have some TMC Randomizer. By the way, I put the layout that you asked for in our commentary chat. If you want to take
You did your best. Have no regrets, pal.
Then we have Link to the Past Randomizer Cross Keys, a double feature, some Z2R. Yeah, that's it. So quite a bit left today, at least 4 more streams left today. I hope you're all going to be back for that one. And that's it for now. I want to give a big shout out to Phantom Mad for being our commentator, our sole commentator for this
Not
race.
buying it. This is a trick. Strap, get an X.
Oh, wow. Alrighty. GG Spiraster on taking this match, and we'll see you all back in round 2 on tomorrow, actually. No, lower bracket round 1 we have tomorrow.
Yeah.
Materia
that-
Steel versus Pink Batman.
Yes.
Tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. Make sure to be back for that. That's it. Thank you all for watching. And take care.
Yep.